The mission of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, or the NAACP, is to ensure the political, educational, social, and economic equality of rights of all persons and to eliminate race-based discrimination. A local chapter has a fundraiser coming up that you don't want to miss. All the details are coming up on Polk Place. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Jeremy Morady, and with me today I have two wonderful guests. Wanda Howard, who is the president of the NAACP chapter in Lake Wales, and also Leroy Smith Sr., who is the first vice president for the same chapter in Lake Wales.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
Well, we got a lot to talk about today, and you guys have done some wonderful work in the community, especially out there on the east side of the county. And you got an event coming up that we want to talk about, but also want to talk about a little bit about the history of the NAACP. You guys have a very active chapter, I know, out in the Lake Wales region. And talk to us a little bit about that history locally and some of the work y'all have done.
Well, we've been very active in our community in Lake Wales, and our chapter is one of the oldest chapters in the state. We started in the 30s. I don't know exactly the date we started in the 30s. And our first president that I know of was Reverend William Black, and he was served through the 50s, about 1951, somewhere in that area.
Very different days back then.
Yes, there were. And the most known president we had probably was Mr. James P. Austin the second. And he served for many, many years as president. In the 60s and late 70s, early 70s, we filed a suit against the city of Lake Wales concerning discrimination, and that resulted into the building of the James P. Austin Center because we felt that the funds were not being equally used for the black community and the white community. So as a result of that, the Lake Wales Community Center was built. So one of our presidents was Reverend Claudia Haywood. I served for president for 20 years during the 80s and early 90s. And then David Smith, most of you know him as Junebug. He served as president for about 10 years, and then Wanda Howard has served for president.
Now, what's some of the work that you guys do locally now that people be familiar with?
Well, we try to work with the police department to make sure that our community is safe, make sure that we are treated fairly and equally. We also work with the city, making sure that we receive fair and equal economic opportunities in our communities.
Well, I know there have been a lot of transitions out there over the years in that Lake Wales area. It's been really interesting to see, especially even in my lifetime too. And you guys have done some great work, and you have a banquet coming up that is one of your main fundraisers for the year, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about that. Lay it on me. What do you got going on?
Okay, we'll let Wanda talk about the banquet.
Well, we're using the theme from last year, Steadfast, Immovable. That was the theme for the National Convention in Baltimore, Maryland, and that was the 109th National Convention. And we have a guest speaker who's the state president, Adora Obi Nawizi. She's also chairman of the educational board for the NAACP, and she lives in Miami, and she'll be our guest speaker. We also have other state, not employees, but volunteers that will be on program as well, and we're looking to encompass some of our youth on the program to be doing some type of entertainment for the evening.
Okay. Any particular type of entertainment you're looking for with the
Well, we have what
Younger
we call
folks?
a program called AXO, and it's geared toward 9th through 12th graders. And hopefully I'll have some 9th graders and through 12th graders involved. One is a 10th grader. She plays the piano. Her name is Tora Davis, and she lives in Winter Haven, but her family is from Lake Wales. Then we have Brianna Tubbs. She's special education student, and she's also in the 10th grade, and she'll be doing a poem. And I even have a younger girl that's in the 7th grade, and she does oration. So I'm looking forward to encompassing some of the youth in the program.
Well, youth talent is always a
Yes.
good draw there.
Yes.
And nice to showcase some of that coming out, especially in the local community too.
Yes.
So now if folks want to get involved, they want to buy tickets, what's the process they need to go through on that?
Well, we have Sandy Odom, who is also chair, and William Moore, who is also the co-chair. And you can be reached by the phone number that we provided in our literature. And we also have me, who can contact me at 863-678-3176. And I will be able to tell you how to get tickets or how to arrange for you to be a part of the NAACP in Lake Wales.
Okay. And you guys also have social media pages on
Yes,
Facebook?
we do. We are on Facebook.
Okay, so people can look for you on there and
Yes,
direct you into where you need to go a little bit.
exactly.
Okay. Now for the folks that want to get involved with sponsorship, what do they need to do? What opportunities are available for them?
We have full page ad, which is $125, a half page ad, which is $75. We have a quarter page, which is $35, as well as a business card is $35. And you also can take out a membership with your entry into the banquet, including the membership, and the cost is $65. And we do $65 for adult and $35 for youth, membership included as well.
Okay. Now, all this wonderful stuff going on, don't want to forget the date and time and place and where all this is taking place at.
We're going to be at the Lake Ashton Country Club Ballroom, and that's 4141 Lake Ashton Boulevard. And the time is 5:30 for the mix and mingle, 6:45 for the dinner.
Okay. And what's the date?
The date is June 16th. That's the Saturday before Father's Day.
All right. Sounds fantastic. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in. We sure do appreciate having you here.
All right.
Thank
Thank you for having us.
The Lake Wales chapter of the NAACP invites you to their Freedom Fund banquet at Lake Ashton Clubhouse, 4140 Ashton Club Drive in Lake Wales, Saturday, June 16th, with the reception beginning at 5:30 and dinner and program starting at 6:45. This is their primary fundraising event of the year and will feature guest speaker Ms. Adora Obi-Nwiezi, President of the Florida State Conference of the NAACP and Chairman of the National Education Committee. Tickets are $65 for adults, $35 for youth, which includes membership. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available. For more information, you can contact Wanda Howard at 863-604-9303 or email them at NAACP Lake Wales 5109 @AOL.com.